Imagine for a second that you had to put together a Lego set without looking at the instructions or looking at the picture on the front of the box. Literally, all you're left with is a pile of pieces and your own understanding based on how they are supposed to fit together. I'm Steven from NonStop Families, and today I've got a couple of my sons with me to help me out on another NonStop object lesson. So if you guys are ready, let's go NonStop. Just a quick reminder about these object lessons. We want to present these in such a way that encourages you as the parent to engage with your child and lead them through it yourself. So don't just pull up this video on YouTube and show it to them. We're here to encourage and equip you as you seek to be the primary disciple maker of your children. Now, before we get started, let's take a look at what you're gonna need for today's lesson. We're starting simple, guys. All you will literally need for this object lesson is a complete $5 to $10 Lego set. If you have more than one child, you can either buy a set for each kid or just have them try it with the same set one at a time. And make sure to keep the box and the instructions hidden at first because you're gonna be using them later. So don't get all excited and go and throw them away, or else this is going to be completely pointless. And since we all know you're gonna cripple yourself by stepping on a Lego later, you might as well get your money's worth. That's it. That's all you need. So if you're ready, I'm ready. This is the Lego lesson. What's going on, guys? I'm here today with my son, Isaiah.
Hello.
And my son, Hudson.
Hi.
And we are gonna have some fun today. At least I am. Now, I know you guys like building Legos, right?
Yes.
So under these baskets, guys, is a brand new set of Legos that you have never put together before. Okay? Now, when I say go, I'm gonna lift these baskets, and guess what your job is?
Build it?
To build it. That's right. That's what you have to do. This is what we're doing, okay? So when I say go, I'm gonna lift the baskets, and then you guys start building. Are you ready?
Instructions?
Ready, set,
Wait,
go!
Instructions? This looks like the chicken. The guy?
By the way, here's a quick look at what the Legos are supposed to look like when they get done. How well are they gonna do when they're left to their own understanding? Let's find out. So what are we making, Isaiah?
A chicken.
A chicken.
A Star Blazer chicken that can shoot things out of its...
What would... Hudson, what are you building?
Millennium Falcon.
You're building the Millennium Falcon.
He's probably
That's
right,
pretty
but
cool.
I just want to build a chicken.
And you're building a chicken.
Yes.
What would be helpful?
Instructions.
Yeah, they would be, wouldn't they?
Yes. Just give us the instructions, man.
But what seems to be the problem?
No instructions.
And why do you need instructions?
Because they help us build the thing.
What thing?
The chicken. And Millennium Falcon.
So you're building a
star chicken.
A star chicken, and you're building what you think is the Millennium Falcon. Well.
Are you hiding the instructions somewhere?
Yep. For good reason.
For Isaiah, no one would, well, yeah, someone would make a chicken out of Legos. People like you.
All right, so let's take a look at what you guys came up with based on your own understanding of what this is supposed to be, all right? Let's start with Hudson. All right, so Hudson, what did you think it was supposed to be based on what you saw?
A Millennium Falcon.
The Millennium Falcon, good choice, good choice. Why? Why do you think that? Or why did you think that when you first started looking at it?
Because it just had the round and these because it sticks out like that.
Yeah, okay. Good observation.
These and the round.
But I noticed you had a lot of pieces left over.
It still could be a Millennium Falcon, but I didn't add all the things that were to it.
Right. But based on what you saw, you think it's Millennium Falcon, right? Isaiah, what did you do?
Well, I built a space chicken.
Isaiah built a space chicken.
With all its little baby chickens.
with its baby space chicks.
Look, see, this little baby is its birthday, so she baked him this cake, and now the baby's gonna eat it, but she needs some help. So she's just gonna dive in, kind of blasting it all, burning it, so
okay.
so they can eat it better and swallow it down their digestive system.
Okay, I'm just going to stop you right there because we all know where that's going to go eventually, all right? So, Hudson, how close do you think you got to what it's really supposed to be?
Really close.
You think you got really close? Even with all those pieces missing, you think you got really close?
Yeah, just not the looks.
Maybe you got the idea right. Well, we'll see. Isaiah, how close do you think you got to what it's really supposed to be?
I think I got it in a galaxy far, far away from this.
I think you're right. All right, I'm going to give you guys a hint as to what it should be, and we'll see if you can figure out how close you got, all right?
I won.
Okay, now I'm actually going to show you the actual boxes so that you can see exactly what this was supposed to look like and that you can compare based on how close you think you got, all right?
I won.
How close did you get?
Oh, the looks no. Not close.
Well, isn't Han Solo supposed to be in a cockpit? He should be, freezing cold like that without a helmet.
And in space, you probably can't breathe either, okay?
Yeah.
So Isaiah, that's how far you got based on that. Hudson, this is how far you got based on that. But here's the cool part. First of all, Hudson, you had the right idea based on what it was supposed to look like, but you had no clue based on what to do with what.
The other pieces of the Legos.
You had no clue where they fit, did you? I mean, what you did was somewhat in the right direction. I mean, he had the right idea, but it was impossible for you to know how to properly do it without what?
The instructions.
Without the instructions, that's right. Isaiah.
Hello.
Again, you had an idea, not the right idea, but did you ever think Millennium Falcon before he said it?
When I saw all these pieces, I was like, this kind of looks like a Millennium Falcon. I'll build a space chicken.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. When all you had to lean on was your own understanding, how hard was it to build this?
It was really, really hard.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we didn't have the instructions.
You didn't know, did you? Yeah, without the instructions, you don't know what you're building. You may have an idea of what it's supposed to look like, but you never know where every piece goes, do you?
Nope.
When we leaned on our own understandings, this is what it looks like.
That's right. You end up with a...
Space chicken, I guess.
So think about this for a second, guys. Someone out there, I don't know who it was, but someone designed this Lego set. They created it. They know exactly. They were the ones who determined exactly where every single piece fits in order for it to turn out exactly what it's supposed to look like. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody had to create it. And the creator knows exactly where each piece goes to make it turn out the way they want it to turn out.
Even without the instructions.
Well, the creator was the one who wrote the instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the truth that I need you guys to remember. Since God is the creator and the designer of your life, He is the only one with complete knowledge about every piece of your life and where it fits in order to make it look like and turn out exactly the way He desires. Hudson, read Proverbs 3, 5 through 6.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path.
So we can really do two things, all right? We can either trust in the Lord with our lives entirely, or we can lean on our own understanding. And we can try our best based on what we think is right to put the pictures together, or to put the pieces together. And sometimes we may have an idea of what it's supposed to look like, yet we don't know where every piece goes, do we?
No.
And other times, we may think it's a space chicken. And in which case, we might need some help.
I'm just saying, what if it really was a space chicken?
So what should we do? Should we lean on our own understanding, or should we trust in God in all that we do?
We should trust in God in all that we do.
The chief end of man is to glorify God and enjoy him forever. And we cannot do that if we're leaning on our own understanding. But we got to do what Proverbs 3 tells us, to trust in the Lord with all of our heart and lean not on our own understanding. In all our ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct our paths. You guys want to keep these?
Yeah.
Guys, I really hope this has been beneficial to you and your family this week. If so, do us a quick favor and like and share this video so that others can benefit from it as well. Always remember to follow us on social media through Facebook and YouTube at NonStop Families. And be sure to check out our website at nonstopfamilies.com and sign up to be part of our mailing list so that you know the exact moment we release new content. Have a great week, guys. And don't let a single day go by without taking the opportunity to teach your children the truths of God's Word. Until next time, may the force be with you, and go nonstop.